Many people think skipping meals is dangerous. But what if I told you that eating once a day might actually trigger some surprising changes in your body? Today, we're breaking down what happens hour by hour after 60. If you're over 60 and you've been hearing about intermittent fasting or eating one meal a day, you probably have questions. Will you lose muscle? Will you feel weak? Is it even safe? Today, we're going to walk through exactly what happens inside your body when you go from breakfast to your single meal the next day. We'll cover the science, the myths, and what you really need to know. Look, there's a lot of confusing information out there about fasting. Some people say it's the fountain of youth. Others say it's dangerous, especially for older adults. And if you're taking medications or managing health conditions, the confusion gets even worse. You might be wondering if eating once a day will make you weak, mess with your blood sugar, or cause you to lose precious muscle, mass that you've worked hard to maintain. These are real concerns and they deserve real answers. The truth is, our bodies work differently after 60. Our metabolism changes. Our hormone levels shift. And what works for a 25-year-old might not work the same way for someone in their 60s, 70s, or beyond. So before you try anything, you need to understand what's actually happening inside your body during those hours without food. Before we dive in, take a second to hit the like button so more people can find this, and drop your location in the comments. I always love seeing where everyone's watching from. Now let's begin. Let me walk you through this timeline, hour by hour, so you can see exactly what's going on. Hours 0 to 4, the immediate aftermath. Right after you finish your meal, your body is in what experts call the fed state. Your blood sugar rises as your body breaks down the carbohydrates from your food. Your pancreas releases insulin to help shuttle that sugar into your cells. For energy, your digestive system is working hard, breaking down proteins, fats, and carbs. This process takes several hours. During this time, your body is running on the energy from the food you just ate. Nothing unusual is happening yet. Your metabolism is processing nutrients, storing some as glycogen in your liver and muscles, and using the rest for immediate energy needs. This is completely normal and happens every time you eat, regardless of how often you eat throughout the day. Hours 4 to 8, the transition phase. Now things start to get interesting. Around 4 to 6 hours after eating, your body begins to run low on the immediate energy from your last meal. Your blood sugar starts to drop back to normal levels. Your insulin levels decrease. This is when many people start to feel hungry. But here's something important to understand. That hunger feeling doesn't always mean your body's desperate for food. According to research, hunger pangs are often triggered by hormones like ghrelin, which works on a schedule your body has learned over time. If you normally eat at noon, your body releases ghrelin around noon, making you feel hungry. It's like an alarm clock, not an emergency signal. During these hours, your body starts to shift. It begins tapping into the glycogen stored in your liver. Think of glycogen like a backup battery. Your liver can store enough glycogen to power your body for several hours. As your body breaks down this glycogen, it converts it back into glucose to keep your blood sugar stable and your brain functioning properly. For many people, especially those over 60, this transition can feel uncomfortable at first. You might feel a bit tired or notice your stomach growling, but experts suggest that these feelings typically pass within 20 to 30 minutes as your body adjusts. Hours 8 to 12. The fat burning begins. This is where things really start to change. By the 8 to 12 hour mark, your glycogen stores are getting low. Your body needs to find another source of energy. So what does it do? It starts breaking down fat. Your body switches from being a sugar burner to being a fat burner. This metabolic switch is one of the reasons people are interested in fasting. When you eat multiple times a day, your body rarely gets into this fat-burning mode because it always has fresh glucose coming in. But when you extend the time between meals, your body has no choice but to use stored fat for energy. Here's what's happening at the cellular level. Your fat cells release fatty acids into your bloodstream. Your liver converts some of these fatty acids into molecules called ketones. Ketones are like a super clean fuel source for your brain and body. Many people report feeling more mentally clear during this phase, though it can take time for your body to adapt if you're not used to fasting. For seniors, this fat-burning phase can be particularly beneficial. As we age, many of us accumulate more body fat, especially around the midsection. This type of fat is linked to inflammation and various health issues. By giving your body extended periods without food, you're allowing it to tap into these fat stores naturally. Hours 12 to 18. Deep cellular changes. Now we're getting into the territory where some really interesting biological processes begin. After about 12 to 16 hours without food, your body starts ramping up a process called autophagy. The word autophagy literally means self-eating, but don't let that scare you. It's actually one of the most important maintenance systems your body has. Think of autophagy like a recycling program for your cells. Throughout your life, your cells accumulate damaged proteins, worn-out components, and cellular debris. When you're constantly eating, your body is focused on processing food and building new things. But when you fast, your body shifts into maintenance mode. It starts breaking down these old damaged parts and recycling them into new healthy components. Why? Does this matter for people over 60? As we age, our cells accumulate more damage. This cellular damage is linked to many age-related conditions. According to research, autophagy helps clear out this damage and may support healthier aging. Some scientists believe that enhanced autophagy is one reason why fasting has been associated with longevity in various studies. During this time, your body also starts producing more of something called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. This is like fertilizer for your brain. It supports the growth and maintenance of brain cells and may help protect against cognitive decline. For seniors worried about memory and mental sharpness, this is particularly relevant. Hours 18 to 24. The growth hormone surge. Here's where we need to talk about muscle. One of the biggest fears people have about fasting, especially older adults, is losing muscle mass. This is a legitimate concern because we naturally lose muscle as we age, a process called sarcopenia. The last thing you want is to speed up that process. But here's what the research actually shows. During extended fasting periods, your body releases more human growth hormone, or HGH. Some studies have found that HGH levels can increase by as much as 300 to 500% during a 24-hour fast. Why does your body do this? Human growth hormone helps preserve muscle mass and encourages your body to burn fat instead of breaking down muscle for energy. This is your body's survival mechanism. For thousands of years, humans went through periods without food. Our bodies evolved to protect muscle during these times because muscle is precious. You need it to hunt, gather, and survive. So instead of immediately breaking down muscle, your body ramps up hormones that tell it to spare the muscle and burn fat instead. Now, I want to be clear about something important. This protective effect works best when you're not doing extreme fasting for days on end and when you're getting enough protein and nutrients during your eating window. The occasional 24-hour fast or eating once a day can trigger these beneficial hormonal changes. But if you're not eating enough protein overall, or if you're severely restricting calories for extended periods, you can still lose muscle. For seniors, the key is balance. You need adequate protein, ideally around 25 to 30 grams per meal, to support muscle maintenance. You also need to stay active with resistance training if possible. Fasting can be a tool, but it works best when combined with proper nutrition and movement. The breaking point: how to end your fast. After 24 hours, you're ready to eat again. But how you break your fast matters, especially for older adults. The worst thing you can do is immediately eat a huge, heavy meal. After hours without food, your digestive system needs to ease back into action. If you slam it with a massive amount of food, especially high-fat or high-sugar foods, you might feel bloated, nauseous, or experience digestive discomfort. Experts suggest starting with something light and easy to digest. A small portion of protein and some cooked vegetables is ideal. Maybe some fish or chicken with steamed broccoli, or scrambled eggs with spinach. Avoid raw vegetables at first because they're harder to digest. Skip the fried foods, the heavy pasta dishes, and the desserts for your first meal. Eat slowly. Give your body 20 to 30 minutes. Then if you're still hungry, have more food. Many people find that after fasting, they're satisfied with less food than they expected. This is partly because fasting can help reset your hunger signals and reduce cravings for unhealthy foods. Hydration is also crucial throughout the fasting period. Water, herbal tea, and black coffee are fine during your fast. They don't break your fast and help keep you hydrated. Some people add a pinch of salt to their water to maintain electrolyte balance, which can be helpful for preventing headaches or dizziness. Now, here's the most important thing you need to understand about all of this. Eating once a day isn't magic, and it's not right for everyone, especially after 60. If you have diabetes, take medications that need to be taken with food, have a history of eating disorders, or have certain health conditions, fasting might not be appropriate for you. You absolutely must talk to your doctor before trying this. But for healthy older adults who get medical clearance, eating once a day can trigger several beneficial processes. Your body shifts from constantly processing food to performing maintenance and repair. You give your digestive system a break. You tap into fat stores. You potentially boost cellular cleanup processes that support healthy aging. And you might find that you have more stable energy throughout the day once your body adapts. The key word there is adapts. If you've been eating 3 meals a day, plus snacks your whole life, switching to 1 meal a day overnight will feel terrible. Your body needs time to adjust. Most experts recommend easing into it. Maybe start with a 12-hour eating window, then 10 hours, then 8 hours. Then eventually, if it feels right for you, work toward 1 meal a day. Listen to your body. If you feel weak, dizzy, extremely fatigued, or unwell, that's your body telling you something. Don't push through serious warning signs. Fasting should make you feel good, not miserable. Conclusion. So let's recap what happens to your body hour by hour when you eat once a day after 60. In the first 4 hours, you're digesting and using the energy from your meal. Hours 4 to 8, you're transitioning and tapping into stored glycogen. Hours 8 to 12, you shift into fat burning mode. Hours 12 to 18, cellular cleanup processes kick in. And by hours 18 to 24, you're experiencing hormonal changes that help preserve muscle while continuing to burn fat. These changes can offer real benefits, from better metabolic health to enhanced cellular maintenance, but they only work when done safely, with medical guidance, and as part of an overall healthy lifestyle that includes proper nutrition, adequate protein, and physical activity. Eating once a day isn't a cure-all, and it's not appropriate for everyone. But for some seniors, it can be a useful tool for supporting healthy aging. The most important thing is to approach it thoughtfully, get your doctor's approval, and pay attention to how your body responds. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more health content tailored to seniors.